Hi, today you're going to see something that you're probably never going to see again. That's me with a naked face. Yes, today, unlike every other time, I have absolutely no makeup on, not one scrap. This is actually quite hard for me because I grew up in a family where you never left the house without a full face of makeup, not even to go to the corner store. So here I am in all my naked face glory. And the reason, of course it has to be a very important reason, is I'm going to talk to you about Minerelle makeup. That's the makeup that we sell at Vital Natural. And the reason I'm going to talk to you about it is because I'm completely addicted. And so I'll talk about the benefits of this product, the features of it, and then I'm going to show you how to apply it. So by the end of this, you will see me with all of my makeup back on again. Okay, so Minerelle is completely natural. It's Australian made and it's also local to me because we're based in Brisbane. So what do I mean by natural? That's a pretty important thing because a lot of people bandy around that term. This product contains no bismuth oxychloride, no talc, no preservatives and no artificial fragrances. So what does it contain? It contains titanium dioxide, which is the small particles. They're opaque, which means that they're not see-through, and they layer on the skin like little fish scales, and that covers up any blemishes, any poor skin tone, any open pores. So that's actually what provides the covering agent. And then it also contains iron oxides of various different shades, also earth pigments like titanium dioxide. And the iron oxides actually provide the colour or give the makeup the colour. Then it contains silica, which is a slip agent, so it makes the makeup go on smoothly, and vitamin E. When I say it contains no preservatives, well, it does in a sense because vitamin E is put in as a preservative. But because this is a dry powder, it actually doesn't need one. And the shelf life of this product is 2 years plus. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you about this makeup is that it's actually a pressed powder. When you see most mineral makeups, they're loose powders. And this is one of the things that appeals about this makeup to me. Being a pressed powder, first of all, you only pick up as much as you need on the brush. You don't get heaps of unnecessary makeup on the brush so that you have to tap it off, and then or if you don't, when you go to apply it, you have thick, uneven patches. The second thing about it being a pressed powder is that it lasts a long time because you're only picking up as much as you need. You get long usage out of this product. For instance, the minimum amount of time that you'll have for this product is about 4 months, and that's using it every day. I use it approximately 6 days a week, sometimes 7, sometimes 5, so averaging out at 6 days a week, and that gives me about 5 to 5.5 months of usage with this product, so excellent value for money. Okay, so it's a pressed powder, no waste. It also makes it very, very easy to apply. The other thing about this makeup that I really like, and this is quite common to other mineral makeups, but is that it provides excellent cover. I talked about the titanium dioxide having a layering effect on the skin, and essentially what that means is that it completely covers blemishes, it completely covers open pores and redness and irritation. The thing about my skin that I want to cover up is the redness that comes through here and on my chin. Not too bad today, but I've been on a skin detox, so my skin's actually looking really good. It's non-comedogenic, and that actually means that it doesn't block pores. So instead of sinking into the pores like commonly liquid foundations do, like liquid foundations do, this sits over the surface of the pores, okay, and that actually means that they become invisible. So by sitting over the surface, you actually don't see the pores, but also it stops them being blocked. It's also non-occlusive. Occlusive means that it stops something breathing, that it completely puts a layer over the surface of the skin and the skin can't breathe. Now because of the little fish scale layers, this allows the allows the skin to breathe through the makeup because those fish scales can actually move with the skin as necessary. Okay, so I'll talk about how to apply the makeup now. To apply it, we use the foundation brush. This brush is a natural hair brush. Now I want to say something really important about this. No animals were harmed in the making of this brush. So the hair is harvested without harm to the animals. why a natural hairbrush? You can't actually get the same effect using a synthetic brush. It doesn't pick up the pigment as nicely, and it doesn't glide the pigment on as smoothly as a hairbrush. So you'll get a really smooth matte finish using a hairbrush, and you just can't get the same effect using a synthetic brush. The other tool that's really important, or the brush that's really important, is the multi-brush. This can be used to apply eyeshadow, but predominantly I use it to apply, to cover up blemishes. So I use it as a concealer. So the excellent thing about Minerelle is that it's used as a concealer, foundation and powder all in one. You don't need 3 different products. So for example, I'm going to do some concealing now. I just get enough on the brush, not too much, and I apply it to areas that I need to conceal, which is just in around my nose. I tend to get a bit of red there for some broken blood vessels. So you can see if I do that first, if I do the concealing first, that means that I use less makeup when I come to apply. I don't need to apply too many layers to get that same effect. Now to apply the makeup, you just get a little bit on the brush. We're not talking about huge thick layers, we're talking about a little bit. I don't want to look like I've got spack filler on my face. I actually would like to look quite natural, and I just want just a little bit of coverage. And then you just apply it with sweeping brush motions. No need to buff this into your face. No need to fill every nook and cranny and fill it up with makeup. Okay, remember this isn't spack filler, it's makeup. So just smoothly applying it over the face. Now I'm only going to do one layer first. I have to shut up for a minute while I apply it across my lips. And into the eye area too. So I've put one light layer on, and already you can see that my chin is less red, and so are my cheeks. Now, and that's all I usually use, okay? If I wanted to, and I'm just going to apply a little bit more, and again I'll show you how much I've got on the brush. You can't, it's not very much at all. I could apply it only on the areas that I need it. So just again through the cheek area for me, and around the chin area. I don't need to reapply it all over my face. And the reason is that it's not going to build up and change colour on those areas that I've applied it more, 2 layers. Okay, so that is it for today. That's me with a non-nude face. My face is no longer naked. I could go on now and put eyeliner and mascara and things like that I do wear. But for today, that's Mineral Makeup, How to Apply It 101. Thank you.